So the Marvel Studios D23 panel was just held earlier today, and I'm going to go over all the information that I could find on stuff that they talked about. So if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. So the panel started with Black Panther Wakanda Forever and showed new footage exclusively to D23. Apparently the footage included a fight between Namor and M'Baku and featured Dora Milaje stopping soldiers from attempting to steal vibranium. So the movie apparently focuses on the rest of the world trying to capitalize on Wakanda's resources when they are considered to be at their weakest point. So I'm definitely interested to see where this story is going. Next up was IronHeart, because apparently Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, is also going to be a producer for IronHeart, where Anthony Ramos was confirmed to be playing the Hood. So Ironheart Riri Williams has been long confirmed to be played by Dominique Thorne, because she will also appear in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So Riri Williams in the comics is a genius who went to MIT and created her own Iron Man type of armor from reverse engineering it from an old Iron Man model. So in the comics, Parker Robbins, aka the Hood, takes a cloak and boots from a demon after he's attacked by that demon, and he finds out that they give him powers such as the ability to walk on air and mysticism. Now, truth be told, I'm not as familiar with the Ironheart and the Hood lore, so I am interested to see what this series brings about. So they then talked about Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania and confirmed that Quantumania directly connects to Avengers the Kang Dynasty. Now, my thing about this is I've seen different reporting that describes this kind of in different ways, with one report saying it connects directly to Kang Dynasty, with another saying Quantumania starts the beeline towards the Kang Dynasty as far as like the overall MCU goes. Like Quantumania starts the trajectory towards the Kang Dynasty. So Randall Park was confirmed to be returning as Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man and the Wasp and WandaVision, and they also showed footage that was similar to what they showed at San Diego Comic-Con with an extended scene with Kang, and they also apparently confirmed that Kang wants Scott to do some type of quantum realm heist, otherwise he will not be able to see Cassie again. So then the next thing that they announced was Werewolf by Night Halloween Special, which has been rumored for a while, but this is the first time it's been officially announced. It will be streaming on October 7th, I believe, and they released it with the trailer and all. So unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of time to make videos doing like in-depth breakdowns like that anymore, so I don't know if I'll be able to look in-depthly at Werewolf by Night trailer or the Secret Invasion trailer that they also released. But what I did enjoy a lot about the Werewolf by Night trailer is it seems to be kind of like a classically made campy Halloween movie, so it'll be interesting to see something in the MCU in this new style. Like, they had a lot of classic Halloween tropes and it was in black and white and stuff. I really enjoyed the direction they were taking it. So also Man-Thing is visible in the trailer for Werewolf by Night, so he'll be in it as well. So in the comics, Jack Russell becomes Werewolf by Night when he turns 18 due to a family curse of one of his ancestors being bit by a werewolf when attempting to kill Dracula. Man-Thing in Marvel Comics was a man named Dr. Ted Sallis, who invented a serum for the U.S. Army to make the user immune to all known toxic biochemicals, but it had an effect of turning the user into monsters. So he turned into Man-Thing after injecting himself with the serum and crashing into a mystical swamp. It should also be noted that Man-Thing guards the nexus of all realities, which is like a gateway to any reality. So next up was Secret Invasion, which has its first trailer released online. So we see Maria Hill call Fury from space, and we see Talos return as well with War Machine. So this series apparently leads directly into Armor Wars. That's something that they confirmed. I haven't really been able to point out anything major from the trailer, but I do like the tone the trailer itself is setting. So in the comics, the Secret Invasion storyline is a massive event that involves Skrulls infiltrating Earth and disguising themselves as heroes that are already known, and they had the problem of trying to figure out who was and who wasn't a Skrull. So the comic event itself is pretty massive, so it'll be interesting to see how this being a Disney Plus show and not a movie, how that's going to turn out and how they're going to spin it, because it already looks like it's not going to be as massive of an event as it was in the comics, which, you know, nothing needs to be a one-for-one from the comics, but I am interested to see how they spin it. So Kevin Feige then confirmed that Matt Shakman, the director of WandaVision, will be directing the Fantastic Four movie, but unfortunately nothing else about the Fantastic Four movie was discussed, which was kind of unfortunate because that was the main thing people were looking forward to as potential casting news for the Fantastic Four, but it's not that big of a deal. Loki Season 2 was talked about with some footage shown, which apparently included a lot more Kang, and then actor Ke Huy Quan, I apologize if I mispronounced that, but the actor who from Everything Everywhere All at Once, the main male lead, he will play a role in the series as, I believe, like a TVA record keeper, they said. They talked briefly about Echo after this and how it just wrapped filming, and they also showed some footage about Echo that I haven't seen any description for, honestly, outside of the fact that Wilson Fisk will be wearing an eye patch after he was shot in the face in Hawkeye, which that is actually an accurate type of event that happened in the comics, him being shot in the face and then living. So Vincent D'Onofrio stayed on stage for Charlie Cox to come out and talk about Daredevil Born Again, which begins filming next year. So they showed a scene between Daredevil and She-Hulk after that, which we will be seeing in an upcoming episode of She-Hulk. So the next thing they talked about was Captain America New World Order, where they confirmed Tim Blake Nelson will be reprising his role as the leader from the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie and will be the main villain of the movie. So this is pretty interesting to me because of what's going on in She-Hulk right now with the Wrecking Crew, and I think he could possibly appear in She-Hulk as well as the ones who sent the Wrecking Crew after her to get her blood. So they also confirmed Carl Lumbly will reprise his role as Isaiah Bradley, and Danny Ramirez will be the new Falcon to Sam Wilson's Captain America. So they also revealed artwork for the Thunderbolts, revealing that the team will consist of Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Val, Ghost, Red Guardian, Yelena Belova, Sebastian Stan as Bucky, and John Walker, U.S. Agent, and Taskmaster. So that is the lineup for the Thunderbolts. So Val, Ghost, Red Guardian, Yelena Belova, Bucky, John Walker, U.S. Agent, and Taskmaster. So it's interesting to me that Abomination isn't a part of this team, which it might be something that they're waiting to reveal, or there might be like another Hulk-type character being reserved for that space that they just didn't want to reveal yet. So maybe it could be someone like a version of Red Hulk, honestly, because it can't be the traditional version unless they recast the actor, because unfortunately, I believe William Hurt then was the actor. He unfortunately passed away, so he can no longer play Thunderbolt Ross. So we'll see how they decide to go with that. For right now, just know that the Thunderbolts are a superhero team in the comics that are originally composed of people that might not necessarily be considered full villains, but they aren't super good heroes either. The team has fluctuated between good and corrupt many times, though, depending on who leads it. So the final project talked about at this D23 panel was The Marvels, where footage was exclusively shown at D23, hasn't been released online. Apparently, Miss Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and Captain Marvel's powers are all intertwined with each other's, so when one uses their powers, they switch places with another, which sounds like really interesting in concept, and it does make me more excited for the movie. Obviously, we've seen a taste of this in the post-credit scene for the Miss Marvel Disney Plus series, where Carol Danvers switches spots with her. So for them to continuously switch places all throughout the movie, though, this will be interesting to see how they come together and who the main threat is going to be. But overall, I didn't think it was a bad D23 presentation. I did think a lot of people were more excited to potentially get information on the Fantastic Four cast as well as potential X-Men movies coming out, but it does look like that's going to be stuff that they save for either another Comic-Con or another Disney event, potentially D23 next year as well. So comment down below with what you might be most excited for that was announced today, and if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content, and I appreciate you for watching the video.